talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she need down the ride, oh, I bet that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? How you feeling? I read today. Let's talk, baby. Let's talk with a body like this. Who needs hair? Jay got him. Jay got him. Right here. You know who makes them? Tina. Right there in the video description. Let's chat, Postal family. My union, not your union, but my union. Yeah, APWU dropping some verses, and we're going to jump into those verses. And it's imperative that you listen to what he says, because Bloody Jay has some haters. He has some haters that say that Jay don't know what he's talking about. Jay be tripping, but I want you to listen. Don't bypass anything that this man says. It's about a 5-minute clip. This is the president of the APWU union, okay? And he's talking about pay, money, consolidations, everything, all in this 5-minute clip. And then Jay will recap what he says, and then we'll see how much Jay's a bloody player iter. Let's take a look.
So how are we doing in these times full of challenges but also opportunity? I would submit to you that our APW is indeed union strong all day long. Since our last convention, postal workers have benefited from the implementation of a strong union contract, ratified with a 94% vote in early 2022. With our strong COLAs, we have weathered this period of high inflation, aptly called greedflation, as corporate profits soar while life is harder and harder on working people. As we just saw in the video, in addition to our regular wage and step increases, COLA gains under our current contract amount to a phenomenal $5,325 a year for full-time career workers and $2.67 an hour more for PTFs. And our hardworking PSEs, once converted to career, will pick up those COLA increases in the career pay scale. With the great advance of our last contract, automatic career conversions after 2 years, for most PSEs, we have secured the conversion of over 25,000 PSEs since our last convention, added, listen to this, added to the stunning total of 131,000 Union One conversions since 2014. I'll submit to you, union strong. Union strong. With the current contract due to expire on September 20th, we just opened negotiations for a new Maine collective bargaining agreement, covering the wages, hours, and working conditions of approximately 200,000 postal workers. And this is the largest union negotiations in the country this year. Negotiations are never easy, never have been, and never will be. Two sides enter the battlefield with different priorities and perspectives. I am once again deeply honored to be your lead negotiator and working with a strong negotiating committee. Industrial Relations Director and Chief Spokesperson Charlie Cash has been skillfully leading the preparations, including meetings with economists, attorneys, union staff, and of course the negotiating committee. We have reviewed resolutions from previous conventions, as well as the recent contract survey that our members filled out. Our rank and file bargaining advisory committee has been appointed and has met. And I'm sure you agree with our general goals. Protect the many gains of the past, including our incredible career no layoff protection, the 50-mile limit on accessing, and our full COLAs, and much more. And then enhance on our solid foundation to include good annual wage increases, continuing to bridge the gaps between the divisive two-tier, multiple-tier wage systems established in the 2010 concessionary contract, and striving for an all-career workforce, and of course, much, much more. Building maximum power and leverage is a key to our success in negotiations. As we proclaim, good contract now, union proud, say it loud, let's hear it. Good contract now, union proud, say it loud. Our inspiring kickoff rally that you saw in the video with labor and community allies underscores we are not alone. Our Building Union Power organizing campaign under the solid guidance of organizing director Anna Smith and your hard work yielded over 8,700 new members as we open negotiations. A powerful message to management. Congratulations, Union Strong. Winning the best contract possible is vital for postal workers. And I urge all of us here in convention to keep our eye on the prize and ensure this convention does not take any actions that unnecessarily puts our COLA, our job security at risk, or undermine the ability of your leadership and your negotiating team to achieve a voluntary, good, fair, strong new contract. There's no doubt, as we're gathered here, that we are being challenged by the double-edged sword of management's network modernization plan. That's in quotes. As union leaders, we should never replace facts with wishful thinking. As such, we must recognize that the male mix has profoundly and permanently changed due to the rapid advance of a computerized, internet-based revolution. Online bill paying, email, DocuSign, text messages, Facebook, TikTok, and everything else, online advertising, have resulted in a deep reduction of letter and flat volume. Last year, first-class letter mail, the main revenue driver of the USPS, fell to 46 billion pieces from a peak of 103 billion in 2001. But due to e-commerce, packages are rising, representing the main opportunity for more revenue, more job protection, and more growth. So we recognize that changes in technology and mail will result in changes, quite likely in machinery, sometimes buildings, transportation, and jobs, just as in the past with the elimination, let's say, of the LSM machines. But there are clearly parts of the modernization plan that the APWU absolutely opposes. The moving of locally generated mail destined for the local service area to be processed hundreds of miles away, and eliminating afternoon truck runs and pickups to bring the mail back to the mail processing plants, both result in delays in the mail. Management's incompetence in the implementation of the plan has been outrageous, causing severe delays in breaking the bond with the people of the country. Poor service becomes fuel for those who want to and aim to privatize our wonderful postal service. The service to the people must be fixed. The plan must be slowed down, and some of the management decisions reversed.
Okay, we're back. It's time to be animated. For those that did pay attention to what he said he was working on wages. They said that the accumulated wages over the last contract was what? $15,000. Didn't I say that before? People said no. Okay, tell the union man, the president, that he's lying now. Go ahead, I'll wait. Now, what does this have to do with you? Well, he clearly says that they go over the past contract, something that I told you that they were gonna do. Didn't you heard him say it? You heard him say it. But don't believe Jay. Don't believe Jay. Listen to the president of the union. That's what they do. For those that sat there and fret their face up and said Jay was tripping, man, he tripping here, and we got to change things. Listen to what they negotiating, what they're looking into. Listen how the bargaining process works. See, I'm not one of the other people that are on YouTube. I love all my other postal workers that are on YouTube sharing information. But if you look at the title, it says everything. I do my research for you. Okay? Not only do I do my research, I look at history for you. Okay? And then I use the common sense for you. Okay? That's what I do. That's what I do. And I put the information out there. And now, a month later, after the information that I put out there, 2 months later, 3 months later, 4 months later, when I told you about that, they were getting rid of evening pickups. That was almost a year ago. You heard him talking about it. When I told you about that $15,000, that was about 2 months ago. You hear him talking about it. Told him about how they go back and they review old contract proposals. I just spoke about it to the carriers. They said no. Just spoke about it. You heard him say it. Oh, y'all union so much different? No. I told y'all about the PSEs and the conversions. He spoke about it. I told y'all about the all-career workforce. He spoke about it. So when you watch me, just understand, I told you all to hold on for the ride. I'm holding on for the ride. This is a saga. This is a soap opera. This is going to keep going. As information is passed on, we update more and more information. When y'all sat there and said, no, there's no way that the unions are in bed with management, I said it too. I said the unions know about these consolidations and they are working with them in conjunction with the consolidations. Y'all got upset. Well, no, this, and the third, and the letter mail. What did he say about the letter mail? I just had a full video about that. Y'all said no, not you, but there was so many people that they just get at me. And what did he just talk about? The mail is diminishing. That's what he said. And now that they are adapting to what? Packages. That's what he said, not Jay. This was just out this weekend, though. But I told y'all this was going to happen. You think he consolidates me? I'm just a lonely truck driver in the middle of this state here that he has no idea who I am. You think I make this stuff up? I told you this is what they are doing. I told you the post office was going to adapt to the changes that are happening today. I told you it was our fault. I said that almost a year ago and people got mad. What did he say? The TikToks? That ain't my fault. I don't TikTok. He said people were ordering from Amazon. That's us. This is why the packages are going up. They said people don't use the mail no more. You know what'll intrigue me is if everybody that watches this video actually takes the check that you say you don't want anymore and say, yes, get it delivered to you. Because everybody just says, no, I don't, paperless check. So you can just look online, get it delivered to you. That helps the post office out. I ain't helping the post office. Fuck that. Think you part of the problem. Enough said. There's 650,000 people that work at the post office. If we all got a check in the mail, think about it. That's 650,000 people every 2 weeks. Letters. Changes it just a little bit. You hear the reduction. You hear the reduction of everything that you all are complaining about. Well, no, I only want to deliver letters. Well, there's no more letters. So you don't want to work here no more. Let's talk about it now. We already spoke about it. I mentioned it to you. I told you what was going to happen. I'm telling you what's happening, and I'm foreseeing what's about to occur. Now, I'm hearing my buddies in the chat group. You know who you are, because I have a little chat group with the carriers. Those are my dogs. You know who you are. They're saying, oh, the union president talking about we're going to get a dollar amount, not a specific percentage. The union president told them that or something at their local office. Not a percentage when it comes down to the raise. Okay, just remember what I said. If you don't remember what I said, go back about a month and I specifically said how much I anticipated you guys are going to be getting. And I gave you a round figure. Watch and see. And don't be mad at me. Again, you heard my sister's a carrier. You see that my daughter's a carrier. You saw my son. So don't say I'm against carriers. I'm tired of the foolishness. I told you I cover everything from the management straight down. This is what I do. I pass on information. Information doesn't have to appear appeal to you, but information is good. You gather information, you store it, you save it for yourself, you utilize it. That's what true people do. We don't look for handouts. We take all the information and we make our moves after we get that information. When I pass the information out, whether it's me, whether it's Angry Mailman, whether it's Mailman Nick, whether it's Derek, whether it's any other person that's sharing information, get it all. Put it together. Don't sit there and say you don't have time to listen to something that impacts your life on the long scale. Don't. Because if it's going to affect you tomorrow, take your steps today to prepare for it. Everything that man spoke about at that convention, I told everybody. Now, that's just a 5-minute clip. I'm going to leave the link to the full APWU convention in the first pinned comment so you can see it. Now, you can listen to everything they speak about, and everything they're speaking about is what I spoke about before. Every single thing. Everything. I can't make this stuff up. I don't foresee the future. I just do my research and share information based off of that infamous word, data. They are changing the vehicles now because they no longer hold packages the way we need them. So when they upgrade to the next generation vehicles, don't be mad at me. Oh, they're trash. They're not going to last. I didn't do this. I'm telling you what's going to happen. They're talking about the consolidations. I didn't do it. I shared the information with you. Then when it snuck up on you, it was like, oh, he really, I guess, it's Jay's fault. You can't blame Jay. All you can do is prepare. Hope for the best. Prepare for the worst. Hold on for the ride. Jay ain't here to be extra. I got some people that talk all that smack, and if you made it this far, watch who you talk to about me. Because people get right on the phone and they call me immediately in my area. Even the new ones that'll go down to certain stations. Man, I can't stand that You don't have to stand me. You don't have to stand me. It doesn't change the facts. It doesn't. I really could care less about what people think, so long as my information reaches one person and one person is preparing. One person said, you know what? I'm going to save a little bit more. One person says, you know what? I'm going to apply today. Why put off today? Why put off till tomorrow what I could do today? If one person turns and says, you know what? Not a good time to buy a car right now because we're unsure of what tomorrow holds. Or one person says, no, I'm not going to quit this job because I'm going to be converted in 4 months. I'm going to just hold on. One person. That's all I care about. Because I've never asked anybody in the beginning or end of my video, subscribe. Never. I've never asked you to send me $1. I've asked you to contribute to your fellow co-workers. Jay never asked you for a thing. Just to prepare yourself to be better, to be a better you. I've asked you, when new people come in, don't shun them, embrace them. Create a better environment instead of the toxic environment. Change the culture. That's what Jay will talk about. Jay's gonna tell you things you don't like to hear. I don't care. You don't know me. Jay gonna tell you things that you like to hear. Doesn't matter either way. I don't accept praise very well. People be like, man, you all right, man. I appreciate you, Jay. I'm doing what all of us should be doing. Is trying to lift each other up. A true friend is not going to tell you what you want to hear. A true friend will tell you what's right. My first mentor told me that, and I couldn't stand that man. But I understand him now, 25 years later. I understand him. I hope you understand the information that I'm sharing is not to piss you off, but it is to help you make decisions to better yourself. I can't make this up. My sister's calling. Let's see if we can get her on the phone. Baby girl, what's up? Oh, I'm actually recording a video. You want to say hi?
Oh.
Too late. You're on. Yeah. Say hi.
Hello.
How you doing? How was your day? You're at the end of my video, so don't worry about it. If they still watching, they'll hear you. How was your day?
No, I wasn't ready.
Yeah, I know you wasn't ready. That's the best part about it. I mentioned you in this video too. Oh, you wasn't ready? It's okay. It's okay.
What did you say? Okay, so you want to call me back after you finish recording?
No. You're on here. You're live with JH. No, I spoke to everybody and I just told them about how I'm very versatile when it comes down to the post office because I have family and close relatives and friends that are in the carrier craft. I have nothing against carriers. Because people, for some reason, feel as if I'm anti-carrier, and that's not the case.
I feel like that would be the opposite because all I hear you talk about carriers more, and a lot of carriers tune into your channel. I feel like you are very versatile worker whose family watches you on all different things, and some work for the post office, some don't, and they still tune into your channel. So the haters are gonna hate.
Ballers gonna ball.
Players are gonna play.
Mm.
But with that being said, I mean, you're not really in the craft, so I mean, you have a bias. But I don't get that from your videos. But who am I?
I understand. But that's kind of exactly what I said. I said, I really have no vested interest in the craft itself. But that also means that I'm not here to slander the craft. People are upset because I tell people what it is when it comes down to your upcoming pay scale and your pay raises. A video just popped up of the APWU, and they specifically said everything that I was talking about in one of my videos from a couple months ago about how they gauge your next raises, etc., and how they factor in, COLAs. And it was one thing for me to say it in my videos, but this time it was the APWU president that basically said everything I've been talking about for the last year and a half in about 5 minutes, which in turn, it's not supposed to be a shell shock, but it's just to let people know I don't talk out my ass.
Well, I can say this much about you. I mean, you do your research. It's not like you said, it's not like you're pulling this stuff from out of your ass or, from nowhere and just coming up with a conclusion. You read articles and you communicate with different people all around. So, I mean, you make a educated guess or opinion and you facts based off of what you've learned. More than I can say about other people. You're lucky that you're recording because people driving in my own personal vehicle cannot drive at all.
You need to be safe. You need to be safe.
Well, I do have you on Bluetooth. I'm just saying that
Okay.
people who drive slow tend to cause more accidents because people tend to drive.
Are you going? Oh God, are you going out tonight?
No, I don't go out.
Okay. Are you going to be around tomorrow? Or are you working?
I'll be at work.
Okay. Make some time to check me tomorrow if you can. Yes?
Always.
All
I
right.
said always.
All right. I'm gonna end my video. Is there anything you'd like to say? I don't give any names, so they don't know who you are.
I mean, people know who I am.
I mean, only people at the station that know me. That's it. But the people out here that are listening don't know who you are.
And let's keep it that way.
Yes, because I'm Jay, and that's what we like to keep it as.
Yes, sir. I say tell everybody to stay safe. That's all I can say.
Stay safe. That is so tacky. All right. I'll let you later. All right. Love you, sis. Bye. All right. Well, that was pleasant. Can't make this stuff up. She made me throw on. Man, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, right there. Who needs hair? People think I really don't have coffee in my cup. There's coffee in there. You see it? It's in there. I drink coffee all times a day, and it's 6 p.m. All right. Anyway, this is JH. I stretched this out long enough. If you feel that you want to share your opinion down below, tell me if I'm full of it. Matter of fact, if you made it to the end of it, please, you know why I say that? Because other people will read a comment and be like, what the hell are they talking about? What is he full of? And then they'll listen to the whole video. So if you made it to the end of this video, type J, you are full of it. I don't think you can curse. I don't control those comments. It's algorithm and it blocks a lot of people. So don't take that personal. I don't got the interest to do all of that anymore. All right. Love y'all. Be safe. I'm out.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.